In 2002, Romney was charged with use of profanity while talking to an officer in Huntsville, Utah. Officers claimed he used the F word, though Romney argues that he used HE double hockey sticks. The Utah Department of Safety decided against conducting a profanity probe. In 1965, Romney was arrested for sliding down the slopes of a golf course on large blocks of ice. In the 2011 GOP debate, Perry claimed that he was vocal in opposing George W. Bush's No Child Left Behind plan for education. However, in 2002, he supported the bill when it passed. In November 2006, 43% of 1,000 people polled by Rasmussen Reports told pollsters that they would not even consider voting for a Mormon, a higher negative response than for either atheists or Muslims. Rick Perry grew up as a Methodist and attended the same church as President George W. Bush, the Tarrytown United Methodist Church in Austin. He currently attends the megachurch Lake Hills Church. In the past 2 years, under Perry's watch, Texas created 37% of America's new jobs. However, some critics point out that many of these were minimum wage jobs. While on his LDS mission, Romney was in a terrible accident that killed his passenger, his mission president's wife. Fault was completely placed on the other driver. His parents were initially notified that he had died. In 1988 and 1991, the National Law Journal named Hillary one of the 100 most powerful lawyers in America. Hillary would sometimes come to class in the 9th grade wearing her Girl Scout uniform. Perhaps not coincidentally, she would later promote school uniforms. Some historians believe that Hitler had Parkinson's disease. Todd and Sarah Palin met at a high school basketball game. When she first saw him, she whispered to herself, "Thank you, God." While attending the University of Hawaii Hilo, Sarah tried marijuana and didn't like it. "I can't claim a Bill Clinton and say I never inhaled." While she was pregnant with daughter Willow, Palin dressed as a pregnant Jane Fonda for Halloween. Mitt Romney received an undergraduate degree from the College of Humanities at Brigham Young University in 1971 and entered the joint MBA-JD program at Harvard in the fall of 1971 as one of 15 students. In 1975, he graduated cum laude from the law school and as a Baker Scholar from the business school. Romney's net worth is between $190 and $260 million, which would make him the wealthiest president ever elected. Obama reported assets between $2.8 and $11 million, mostly from book royalties. Rick Perry is worth close to $1 million. One biographer says that Hillary would have preferred a larger family, but suffered from a medical condition that impaired her fertility. Perry proposed repealing the 17th Amendment, which would end the direct election of senators and instead allow state legislators the power to appoint the members of Senate. The purpose of Hitler's domestic and foreign policies was to accumulate more living space, or Lebensraum, for the German people. Anne Romney, 1949. Mitt Romney's wife was raised in Michigan as an Episcopalian and first met Mitt Romney in elementary school. Influenced by their relationship, she converted to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they ultimately married in 1969. In 2008, she was diagnosed with mammary ductal carcinoma in situ and had a lumpectomy and radiation therapy. Though Palin claimed she sold the former governor of Alaska's Frank Murkowski jet on eBay, and McCain even said she made a profit, it was actually sold offline to a Palin contributor at a $600,000 loss.
Perry had pushed for extensive limits on lawsuits. He has particularly emphasized curbing medical malpractice suits, which has attracted doctors to Texas. Hillary was among only 27 women in a class of 235 at Yale Law. Though Hillary had appeared on Vogue in 1998, she apparently backed out at the last minute for a 2007 shoot, claiming she didn't want to look too feminine. Rick Perry is a fifth-generation Texan and Texas's 47th governor. He is the first Texas A&M graduate to become the governor of Texas. Romney created controversy when it was discovered that in 1983 he had strapped the family dog Seamus, an Irish setter, to the roof of the family station wagon for a 12-hour drive from Boston to Ontario. Critics have pointed out that Massachusetts' animal cruelty laws prohibit anyone from carrying an animal in or upon a vehicle. Romney was criticized during the 2008 presidential campaign for investing in countries with interest in countries such as Iran and China and in embryonic stem cell research. The name Hitler means small holder and appears interchangeably with the names Hiedler, Hitler, Huttler, and Huttler. Historians report that in 1944, Hitler's private physician, Theodor Morell, began giving Hitler injections of testosterone, especially when Eva Braun was around. They also believe that before meeting Braun, Hitler sometimes had Morell inject an extract derived from the seminal vesicles and prostate glands of young bulls into his bloodstream. Rick Perry drew criticism when in 1993 he wrote a letter praising Hillary Clinton's health care reform efforts as most commendable